Getting things set up here. Give me just a minute. We'll be in there. Things going here and see how it goes. How goes it? Got some exciting news coming up today. As soon as I get this straightened up here, we can get things going here. See what we got, see what we can get into tonight. We're still a minute early yet, so see how it goes. How it goes. As many of you already know, I did my pour on some epoxy coasters the other day. Did my first one, told you about there. I told you I was going to show you. I'm going to show them to you. Now I can't stop. I got another set over there being poured right now. So, hi Jennifer, love you too, baby. See how many people gets in here. We'll get going here in a little bit. Later on in the live here, I'm going to do something that I've never done before. Don't know if it's going to be allowed or not. But if it ain't, they'll stop it, I guess. But we're going to do it anyway. But let's hang out for a little bit, see how many people we get in here this evening. Regardless, I'm going to do it. But I'll bring that announcement out later. Been getting ready for the Sauerkraut Festival. I got to go there in October. Hi Kat, welcome in. Good to have you here. Yeah, it's been a busy week. My dad had a stroke, had him in the hospital for a while. Trying to get this stuff going here. I've got quite a bit of stuff made for the Sauerkraut Festival, but to me it's not enough. But yeah. It's going to be a good time up there. Either way it goes, no matter how it turns out, it's going to be a good time. So, you're going to be able to meet new people and everything. As soon as we get things going here, I'm going to try to get back into doing some videos. I'm going to do a couple more. 7-7 Rocket, good to see you. Hello, 7-7. Glad to have you in here, brother. Man, I got so much going on with this thing right here, this Sauerkraut Festival, and my dad just had a stroke and all that stuff, so man, I apologize. I missed you again. But you know I'm still here for you. I'm still in your corner, brother. Thank you, 7-7. I appreciate it. I'm gonna show these coasters that I've made and poured epoxy in. I did the first set a couple weeks ago. Now I can't quit. I got another set sitting over there that I poured today. So, but yeah. Yeah, it's good to have you guys in here. Kat, 7-7, Jennifer, good to have you all in here. Good to have you all in here. We'll see how it goes. I got something I want to do here after a while that I've never done before, but I'm going to bring it out there anyway. See how it goes. What are they going to do? Take it out there? Whatever. That's up to them. So, but yeah. Thank you, made by Papal. Thank you, sir. Good to have you in here, brother. I appreciate that. He's doing better. He's out and he's home now. He's doing better. He's doing all right, so I'm glad to hear that. Poor guy's 78 years old, but I mean, I know that's not old, but yeah. I got the neighbors over here building. They're building a building back here, so if you guys hear some saws or hammers running or something like that, that's what's going on. So, and if it gets too loud, let me know and I'll just shut that big door over there. But yeah, it's good to have you guys in here. I missed last week due to my dad, and I do apologize to everybody out there. Forgive me. I know I said I'd try to do it a week, but if you remember in the first one, I did say if something come up, I'd tell you why, and that's why. Yeah, I had to be with my dad up there at the hospital and all that stuff, so, but that's life. That's how it goes. So, but forgive me, everybody. I did say I'd tell you why, and that's why. And I'm proud of my little community here. I'm proud of everybody that joins in here. You guys mean the world to me from my heart. You guys mean the world to me. I love doing what I do. It's a passion. It's fun. It's relaxing. Like I've said many a time. I can get away from everything just by building something. So, but this is my first set I ever built. I built that set there a couple weeks ago. This is the second set that we built just the other day, and I just got them finished up and polished and everything. Yeah, remember I told you guys out there that epoxy pouring was one of those things where you either hate it or you love it. And I hate to say I love it. I mean, this stuff turns out, it's beautiful. This one here is made with cedar and epoxy. I should have probably had the colors that I put in it, but I can't remember what they were. Yeah, I like them too. I like the red too. I like the black line that we put in there with them as well. I like the way that turned out. That turned out sharp. Now each set is in a set of 6. This is my first set I ever built right here. I don't know if we're gonna, I'll probably just keep that set because it's my very first set, but each set's a set of 6. And then I got a set of walnut over there that I poured earlier today. That's walnut, and it's got the purple, but it's a lot darker with a hint of black in it. And man, they're going to look nice. And the way I laid them out was I laid a piece of wood, a strip, a piece of wood, epoxy, a piece of wood, epoxy, a piece of wood. It's going to look good. They're going to look good. I can't wait to get them ones done. I really can't. But I love it. It's fun. Something new. I've never did epoxy before. It's a learning curve. I will say that the most important thing is making sure that when you do the pour, it is as level as you can possibly humanly get it to be. That makes a world of difference when pouring this stuff. A world of difference when pouring this stuff. Other than that, building the form, and once you get the formula down how to figure it out, there ain't nothing to it. It's a cakewalk. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It gets a little warm now. When I poured that one there today, at one time it was 86.7 degrees or something with that pour right there. The epoxy itself got that warm, so it says, and when you think you have mixed it enough, mix it more. Exactly. When you yeah, when you think you've mixed it enough, start over, mix it some more. You got that right. Made by Papa. You got that right. But it was my first time ever doing it was with these ones here. They turned out pretty good for my first ones. I'm happy with them. I like them. I really do. They turned out real good. These ones here is my second pour. I like them too. The third one, I can't wait to see it. It's going to look good. I guarantee it's going to look good. It's going to look good. And then if you see the little scarecrow there in the background, he's a work in progress as well. He's almost finished, but I'm going to have some of them things up there at the Sauerkraut Festival. I'm going to make some snowmen to have up there. A lot of fall decor. I'm not going to have much furniture and stuff because if I went to a festival or something and walked around and bought something, I wouldn't want to carry it all day if it's great big and bulky. So I'm gonna take a bunch of like decor and stuff like that, smaller stuff. I'm gonna try to have not a dining table, but I'm gonna try to have a coffee table and end table set up there just in case. I mean, if somebody wants it and they want to leave it in the booth till it's done, that's fine. I understand completely. I understand. But it's coming together. It's coming together. I got all kinds of stuff over there put together for this. Got a bunch more I want to do. I probably got enough to quit and go now, but Bearded Viking, welcome, brother. Welcome in. Welcome in. I probably got enough to quit building and go now, but in my mind, I don't think I have enough. So, but whatever. We'll figure out how it goes when we get up, like I say, all that stuff. But yeah, I was just showing them there, Bearded Viking. I pulled the trigger and did it. I poured some epoxy coasters. First time ever pulling was this set right here. They turned out pretty good. And then I poured this set. I got another one over there I poured this morning. Now I can't quit. It's fun. I can't quit, man. It's fun. I try, like you say, man. Stretch in boundaries. Learn something new all the time. Yeah. That's right. But later on, I'm going to announce something in here. I don't know how it's going to go or whatever, but we're going to do it anyway. I mean, if they don't let it go, they don't let it go. That's fine. But we'll see how it goes. You'll get a little bit of background history on me and here on some of this stuff too, and things like that in this. But I try to keep this kind of stuff very, very private. I'm not going to go real deep into it, but I am going to share because what I'm about to share is on my heart, and I'm going to share it with you guys here tonight in a little bit. I've done it, and T.Jr.'s done it already. And I'm going to put it out there to you guys here in a little bit. See what you guys think. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Fine. I understand. 110%. I understand. But I try to help family and people in need and stuff like that. I build stuff to donate to auctions for families that's gone through crisis and stuff like that. I've done that plenty of time. I've donated money to families and stuff plenty of time in the past. There's a family on my heart this week that, like I say, I'm helping them. T.Jr.'s helping them. I know we're one and the same, but you guys out there know what I mean. They got a family of 6 kids, and the young man's a hard worker. He works. He got hurt the other day. Now he's off work for about 8 to 10 weeks. He was in the backyard playing with the kids. One thing led to another. Broke his collarbone. Tough time for that family. I've helped them out. If you guys want to help them out there too, that's up to you guys. Like I say, I usually keep this stuff private because I usually do it on my own when I help people and families and stuff out. But it's Brandon and Jennifer Moore. I shared a link to my Facebook page on Facebook. If you guys want to go check it out, fine. But it always hurts when things like that happen. I mean, it's bothers everybody. I understand. I get a little soft-hearted about stuff like that. But like I say, I've done plenty of things in the past to help people, built stuff, donated for auctions for people. 100%, every penny of it goes to that family. That's the way I do it. I'm usually very private about it. I don't like to say stuff like that to people out about because, hey, that's me. That's the way I am. I pay it forward. It always comes back around to me. And that's not why I do it, don't get me wrong, in any way. Don't get me wrong. I don't do it that way. But it'll always come back to you. I guarantee you guys that. Yep. Made by Papaw, thank you for being in there, brother. I appreciate you. Like I say, I apologize to you guys out there for this. This is a different one tonight, but that's what I do. You can go check out that link on my Facebook if you want to. My honey's homemade. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good to have you in there. But yeah. But we've been getting ready for the Sauerkraut Festival. Been building some stuff going off here. Got a bunch in the works yet still. Like I say, there's a piece behind me that's one of a couple more to come, plus a couple snowmen and these coasters, a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to build a whole bunch of stuff, take up there. Have a good time. Enjoy it. Enjoy people. Get to meet people. That's what it's all about there. But thanks for stopping by there, Made by Papaw. It's good to have you in here, brother. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you out there. It's this is a wonderful thing that we can do here together. Get in here, get to chat. Sometimes it goes weird ways. Sometimes we talk about woodworking, but that's what it's for. That's what we're all here for. It's what we're about, to get together. So, but it's a good time. I love doing this. I picked up some pieces of walnuts, some pieces of maple today. I'm gonna build some stuff out of, put together to take up there. And my outside decor and stuff, like this guy back here, he's made out of fence picket, so they can be outside and handle the weather and stuff. He's not completely done yet. There's a bandana that goes down under him, under his mouth there by his neck. A bandana on there. We're going to do some snowmen and stuff. It's just a lot of fun. Just get creative. Just get in there and do it and get creative. I've seen them before out there. They're a wonderful little item. And this big show up there is going to be my first one, like I've told you before. Carol, how y'all doing? Good to have you in here, Carol. Normally, all my stuff that I do and build is larger stuff, and everybody usually works through my email and or by telephone. So, but this is the first for me. Comrade gave me some points there a couple weeks ago. Man, that dude is awesome. Everybody out there is awesome, man. Now, don't take me. Everybody out there is awesome, but Comrade gave me some pointers that I've been throwing around in my head. He's done it before. I seen him where he did one. I believe it was this week or this weekend or last weekend or something there. But yeah, it's all new to me. This going up there is all new to me. Normally, I normally build like I build smaller stuff, but not as much. I've really cranked it up here lately. This last year or so, I've really cranked it up. But most of my stuff I build is like bedroom suits, dining room tables and benches, and toy boxes and arm walls, and you name it, stuff like that. This smaller stuff like this here, this is all, I've done it in the past, but never poured epoxy. But I've done smalls in the past, but most of my stuff is larger things that I build. And I'm hoping to, this winter, get a, I want to build a dresser for the upstairs bedroom suit that I've already got built together. I just need to put a dresser with it. I want to build that dresser, and I want to build a desk also for my computer stand and stuff upstairs. I want to build one of them. I'm going to try to videotape both of those if I get to them this winter here, which I'm hoping to, and get them out there and let you guys see how I do all that. 90% of it when I build dressers and stuff like that, unless the customer wants it, I don't use slides and stuff. I build all my own. Build all my own slides like they used to do back in the old days. That dresser I posted a couple weeks ago on Bearded Vikings Facebook page there, I built that one. That didn't have any metal hardware in it other than screws when I put it together. No slides. I turned the handles on my lathe with it. Stuff like that. I enjoy doing stuff like that. It takes a little longer to do stuff like that, but I'd like to get a video out there for you guys, let you guys see me do that sometimes. But yeah, go check out my Facebook page, and I got the friend request. I'll get, as soon as I get off here, I'll confirm it. But yeah, if you want to help that family out, that's up to you guys. But yeah, go check out my Facebook page. You'll see it on there. Brandon and Jennifer Moore. See if we can give them some love out there. Give them some love out there. But it's beautiful, beautiful here in Southern Ohio this evening. Not too hot, not too, you know, it's just about right here in Southern Ohio right now. The sun's shining pretty outside. It's beautiful. Lathe work is fun. Yeah, I love it. I love doing lathe work. I got lazy at my old age and I went to all carbide tips and stuff, but I love doing lathe work. Yeah, I got lazy on sharpening them, so I just bought the carbide tips where you just turn them, loosen them up and turn them. But yeah, I love doing lathe work. I love doing lathe work. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I've been wanting to put a video out there for doing a project on the lathe work, do all lathe work project, get it out there. I don't know, maybe turn a ball bat or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I mean, there's good night of living. There's 100. You do bowl. I do bowls. I don't know where that one bowl went. I got that. Here, I'll go get it. I turned a bowl on it. I'll be right back, guys. Just chat away. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Take a chunk of firewood, turn something like that out of it. That was a piece of firewood that I got out of Dad's fire pile down there. I seen this piece of oak down there, and I looked at it and I brought it home. I turned that bowl. Let's see, this bowl's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old maybe. I turned this bowl, but it's a lot of fun. I love it. I mean, you can do, it's just awesome how you do stuff like that. But I did this bowl here with the regular, I didn't use carbide on it. I did it with the regular lathe tools and stuff, which I still got them hanging on the wall back there. But when I do lathe work anymore, it's carbide tips. I'm sorry, I got lazy. Yeah, carbide tip and traditional, yeah. Oh yeah, I still got traditionals back there and stuff. Once in a while when I'm playing around, I'll get the traditionals down, just play with them, just to keep in tune, in touch with them. You know what you're talking about out there. It's the carbide tips and the traditionals, is their world and they're different in their own. I mean, you got to get used to both of them, but I play around with them every now and again. So, but yeah, I may do a video where I turn a ball bat or something off on the lathe or something. I don't know, maybe if they ever decide what kind of legs they want on that table of build I got coming up this winter, I may turn legs on that for the table. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. We'll see what we get into, but I'll put something out there one of these days with the lathe video. Chips are flying, curls are flying. Man, you're in there then. You're in there then. You got chips flying past you, curls flying past you. You know you're in it then. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm not going to get into doing offset turns and all blah blah blah, but I mean, it's a lot of fun. I turned a set of offset candle holders off spiral spindle offset from. They turned out real good too. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yep. Carol Cat, I made. Thank you, Cat. It was that bowl's probably, I said 4 or 5 years old. That might be a little old. I know it's at least 3 to 4 years old. 5 years might be a little old for it, but I got a piece of maple back here I'm going to turn a big salad bowl out of. That might be what I make a video on. I might do the video on that big salad bowl I make. That piece of maple's been drying, sitting back there in the corner for 2.5, 3 years now, so it's about ready. It's about ready to fire up. I want to make sure it's good, though. I mean, you can turn this stuff green, yeah, but when you turn in bowls and stuff green, they split. I mean, they come wide open. I always enjoy turning it when it's dry, but carving mallet for my 1,000 former giveaway. There you go. There you go. Carving mallet. Build a carver mallet for that. Heck yeah. Now, when you guys talk about this carving stuff, you're in a different world. I've not done much of that. Not enough to say I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. But I do have a carving set around here that I play with from time to time. But that's cool stuff. I mean, that's really. I like watching them do that. That is pretty wild how they do that carving stuff. Yeah. And he said he was going to do a carver's mount for his 1,000 giveaway. My honey's handmade guy. That'd be pretty cool. That's what made me think about the wood carvers out there and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's just it's just anything and everything you do, as long as it's got a piece of wood involved. I love it. I'm in there. I love it. Like these coasters and stuff. I've never done these before. Never poured any rocks, epoxy in the whole time I've been doing woodworking. I just decided one day I was going to try it and do it, see how it turned out. And this is the very first set I ever made. This is it right here. I didn't do no practice run or didn't do no pour one, throw it away because it was messed up. Nope, this is it. This is the one I brought out when I brought it out of the form I made over there. Took it over and cut it up on the chop saw and all, and then worked it over with sandpaper and polished all that, everything. I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, like I've said before, you know, when you're going to try something new, when you get ready, go for it, do it. Your only limitation is right here. If you're going to stop yourself, it's going to be right here. Okay. But I'll walk you around here in a minute and let you guys see that wet pour I got setting up over here now. I got it setting up on my table saw because my table saw is level. I mean, it's close. It's not perfect, but when I got done working with the form and stuff, I got it to where it's really close. So, but I'll walk you around there here in a little bit and show you what it looks like with the pour and stuff, with the boards and stuff in it. It's a mess right now. Some of you guys that do this, you know how it goes. I poured, when we made the epoxy, we made a little more than we needed due to the simple fact that we didn't know how much it was going to be soaked up into that seasoned dried walnut that we got in there. But so far it's looking, staying where it's at, looking pretty good. So, but Richard, how you doing, man? Good to have you in here, brother. Good to have you in here. Good to have everybody in here. I'm just rattling and chatting off. If somebody comes up something they want to talk about or something, we will. But I'm gonna walk you around here in a minute and show you that pour I did this morning, that we did this morning here, and let you guys see what it looks like when it's in the forms and everything. And then we take them out and we cut them down into size, and then run them through the planer, get them down to the thickness and all that happy jazz. All that good. You guys know how all that goes. You guys that do it know how all that goes. So you're welcome there, Richard. You're welcome, brother. Anytime, man. I appreciate you all out there. Everybody's in here. I appreciate everybody. It's a good time. It's fun, man. I mean, it's yeah. I want to get this live and stuff going to where we can share knowledge, learn from each other, learn stuff. Epoxy has been on my list to try for a while. Have to get it. Yeah, try it, Kat. I mean, it's either going to go one or two ways. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. And now I can't quit. I can't quit. I'm already thinking about doing the checkerboards, doing tables, signs. I ain't going to do all that right now because I got to keep focused on what I got coming ahead here in October for the Sauerkraut Festival. But if you guys don't mind the shaking around a little bit, I'll take you over here and let you see the ones that I poured here this morning. So we'll just hang in there. This is what we got that I poured this morning. I don't know if you can see it very well or not there. I'm trying to. It's walnut with purple, and we got a little bit of black in it. They're going to turn out good. I'll show them to you guys when we get them done on next week's live. I'll bring them in there to you and let you see them. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, what takes the longest is waiting on it, because I usually let that stuff cure for. Let it sit. I'll let it sit in that form there for 72 hours before I do anything at all to it. Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, Carol. It's a lot of fun, you guys. I mean, I will say, and the only reason I'm not doing anything large right now is because you can't have dust moving around when you do it. I mean, you just can't have dust moving around. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I usually pour mine with my wood and stuff. I usually shoot for about a ½ inch thickness on it. But I'll go a 1/16 to an 1/8 higher, just so that I can work it all down on both sides and run it through the planer and bring it back down to the size that I want it to be. I usually pour mine, same thing on this one. I poured this set here a little thicker as well. Same thing on those. Those are a little thicker. Those are actually an 1/8. I got actually an 1/8 inch of play on those because the 4 boards running through it. Pieces of walnut that I cut down and made. I'm going to run them through. When I run them through the planer, I'm going to run them real slow and take my time on them. And I will say this too, I did put these through the ringer to check them. Just like anything new that I do that I've never done before, I always make sure it's 100% or as close to as I can get. I mean, literally, I got a concrete floor in the shop here. I literally stood with this set here, one of these is set here. When I built this set, we ended up making 7 total. So because I wanted to test it, so I got 6 for the set. But the 7th one I took it, I stood up, I held it head height and dropped it. It looked just like that, stayed together, didn't come apart. I took it to work and showed the guys and stuff. Everybody in the office, if somebody wanted to see it or something, I'd throw it. I'd say, here you go, and throw it. It'd bounce off the wall or off the floor. It never come apart. It nicked the wood a little bit because the wood's a little softer, but it never come apart. It stayed together. It really amazed me. I mean, how tough that stuff is. I tried to break it in two by putting it in my hands and twisting it. It stayed together. But I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. One thing I'm going to do right now is just make like coasters and stuff to take up there. I don't think I'm going to do a checkerboard to take up there because that's going to take a little bit of time consuming, because I think you got 32 pieces of wood plus 32 squares in epoxy, something like that. I forget what it is now. But I'm going to do one of those later on. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, Kat, once you do, like when I did this set here, this my very first set, that was it. It was over. My head just exploded. I was thinking about this, that, doing this, doing that. Yeah, I still do. But I got to keep focused on the task at hand right now, because I got to be up there with them guys on October, and I want to make sure that something bit me on the ankle. I want to make sure that I come up there with enough, just because of me. That's the way I am. But yeah. So, but yeah, if you haven't subscribed to My Honey's Handmade, go give him a shout out. Subscribe to him. Give him some love. I get off here, I'll get you, buddy. As soon as I get off here and get my phone back here, I'll get you subscribed to you there. I'm not going to hang out too long tonight because I don't know if anybody else is wanting to go on there or anything like that. But I still got a few things I want to put together here this evening and get ready to go, because I got to pick up some material tomorrow to finish this up and a couple others, and then I got to start the snowmen and stuff. But it's a good time. It's a good time. No. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you out there, man. I appreciate you coming in here listening to this old hillbilly from Southern Ohio rack off for a while. You know, just rack his brain and just go on about God only knows what. But I will say, if you ever meet me in person, this is what you get. So I apologize up front. I'm sorry. But yeah, I love it. But I want to try to get the channel to going in the way, when you run the epoxy through your planer, does it cut? Richard asked me, said, T.Jr., when you run the epoxy through your planer, does it cut really clean? I had heard that it can be very hard on your planer knives. It can be, yes, but I set mine on dimensioning, I believe it is. Let me look and make sure. I've got one of the, yeah, I've got one of the DeWalt's planers that's got the dimensioning and the fine cut and stuff, all that happy stuff. I'll set mine on the dimensioning side and take real super light passes. I mean, I may run through where it just take off just a hair at a time. I don't push it through there. So far, I've been doing all right with it. Of course, I hooked the cyclone stuff up to collect that stuff from going all over the shop. But so far, I wondered the same thing on the planer blades, how it was going to do. But after I run this set here through, but now I will say though that I wait 5 days before I'll wait 72 hours to take it out of the form, but I usually wait 4 to 5 days. I think I waited 4 days on these, an extra day after I took it out of the form to work them up, and it seems to be fine. I mean, just got to make sure it's set up good and all, but I ain't had any trouble with mine yet. But keep in mind, I've only run 2 sets through there, so so it's still all, all up in the air about whether or not it's hard on the blades. VLC Woodworking, glad to have you in here, brother. He said, I subscribed to you about a month ago from watching Daniels on BVW, Bearded Viking. That dude's awesome, man. You guys know that. That dude is awesome. I got a lot of respect for that man. And this is my first time watching you live. Really glad I got a chance tonight to be. Glad to have you in here, man. Peace to you too, brother. It's glad to have you in. I'm glad to have you in here. You never know what you're going to get when you come in here, but like I was saying, I want to try to get it around to let you guys talk about what you want to talk about out there and bring it up and go from there. Or we want to talk about woodworking or building a live project, whatever. We'll figure out something, get going with it. But this is for you guys out there. This ain't for me. I mean, I enjoy doing it, don't get me wrong. I love doing it. I enjoy it. But I do this for you guys out there to give support back, say thank you guys for subscribing and watching my videos and watching me rattle on and mess around and goof off or whatever you want to call it. But this is why I do this, to give back to you guys out there. It's fun. It's really fun. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready and get off of here. I appreciate everybody that's in there tonight. Thank you so much for stopping in and seeing me here. Love you guys. Love each and every one of you out there. Appreciate y'all. Go check out my Facebook there and give Brandon and Jennifer Moore some love in this time that they're having right now. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Love you. See you on the next go around next Sunday. I'll have them new ones out and I'll show them to you. They're gonna look good. I can already tell. But yeah. Oh yeah, you'll see me again. VLC, I come in here every Sunday, unless, like last Sunday I wasn't because my father was in the hospital dealing with a stroke, so I couldn't make it last Sunday. But I try to stop in every Sunday around this same time. Say hi out there, everybody. See how everybody's going. Woodworking Dilemma. How you doing, brother? I missed you too, man. Yeah. Yeah, we've been dealing with my dad and his stroke, and then some other things going on around about. Yeah. Show you Woodworker before we get out of here. This is my first set I made. This is my second set. I can't stop now. I said it. You either love it or you hate it. So, but I love it. But man, no, you're fine, Woodworker. You're fine. I'm getting ready to head out here anyway this evening. But hey, I appreciate you stopping in, brother. I really do. I got some things I need to get going here tonight. Get some things put together for this upcoming event I got coming up. But thank you guys out there from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys, and thank you for giving Brandon and Jennifer some love. Brandon and Jennifer more. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next go around. Thank you.